I will be sharing the videos today. By evening, you will get all the videos. ये सब हो गया. Children, mute yourself. We were discussing this. Now I am going to discuss about curves. Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen? Yes or no to dalo. I cannot understand otherwise. Okay. Dekho, curves are such that which we use generally in diagrams. You know that. So curve is also explaining the functional relationship between the variables which are specified in the equation. Okay, I told you, let us take this equation. Demand is the function of price. So when we draw the curve, we are explaining the relationship between demand and the price. Demand and the price we are explaining. Okay, so look here. There are two types of curves. Children, be careful. Better to take down the notes. Linear and non-linear. बाद में पूछेगा मैडम हम कैसे एग्जाम के लिए पढ़ेगा. You have to listen to the YouTube video continuously and prepare your notes. That is how you have to study. I hope you are understanding. You have to prepare your notes by listening to the videos. वीडियो लिसन करने का टाइम यू आर नॉट सब्सक्राइब्ड. अभी भी सब्सक्राइब नहीं करने पर वीडियो शेयर करना मुश्किल होगा. व्हेन यू वॉच द वीडियो, उधर सब्सक्राइब बटन है, उसमें सब्सक्राइब करो, सो दैट एंड में यू विल गेट ऑल द वीडियोस टुगेदर. So there are two types of curves. One is linear, other is non-linear. Children, what do you mean by linear? Linear means straight line. I will show you the diagram. Linear means, say for example, this is linear. Linear demand curve. It will be in the form of straight line. Sorry. If you look here, supply curve, this is linear. Okay. There is also non-linear. Non-linear means we will express in the form of curve. Children, listen. Linear means line, non-linear means curve. I will show you the example. Look here. This is the example of non-linear. देखो demand curve, normal demand curve, supply curve. ये सब non-linear है. Non-linear का meaning क्या है बच्चे लोग? Non-linear मतलब straight curve के form में होगा. Upward sloping होने दो, downward sloping होने दो. इधर देखो, this is the non-linear. You can see here. This is a typical curve. This is a typical curve. This is linear. देखो क्या difference है, इधर curve नहीं है, but we are using the straight line. But this is also a form of curve only. This is linear curve. The other one is non-linear. Children, again I am repeating, linear means what, children? I hope I am quite audible now. Okay. Linear means what, children? Linear means it is a straight line. Non-linear means it is in the form of a curve. डालो ग्रुप में, समझ में आ गया या नहीं चैट में? This is non-linear. Okay. Supply होने पर it will be like this. This is non-linear. This is non-linear curve. This is the this is the typical curve. Yes, very good children. Very good. अभी देखो ये थोड़ा carefully सुनना पड़ेगा. This is slope. Slope is actually a geometrical term. अपने स्कूल में पढ़ा है ज्योमेट्री. ज्योमेट्री में आपने स्लोप के बारे में भी पढ़ा है. ओके. स्लोप मीन्स, देखो, how fast or at what rate the dependent variable is changing in response to change in independent variable. Either सबसे important is this word. I say that price is changing by 10%, demand is changing by say 20%. देखो how fast or at what rate. When the price is increasing by 10%, price is an independent variable. Demand is decreasing by 20%. ये देखो. Here I am expressing at what rate. This particular situation is known as slope. Either when we are looking at the slope of the line, we can quantify the relationship between the variable. So slope ka meaning kya hai, children? It helps you to measure the quantity. It helps us to quantify or to measure the quantity. देखो generally slope is equal to this, you can study. Objective होने पर this will be the question. Slope is equal to what? Delta y upon delta x. Children, you know that delta stands for change. Delta means change. So delta y upon delta x. So if anybody is asking, we have to draw the diagram. If somebody is asking you what do you mean by slope, what will be our answer, children? Slope means we are measuring the quantity. We are measuring the quantity. Why we should measure the quantity? मेरे लिए एक clear होना चाहिए. When the demand is, when the price is changing, demand कितना percentage change होगा? वो मेरे लिए बहुत important है. That is the reason the term slope is very, very important. And slope is measured by, देखो children, delta y upon delta x. What is delta y, children? It is the vertical axis. Y किधर आता है ग्राफ में? ग्राफ में y आता है vertical axis में. डायग्राम देखने पर मालूम पड़ेगा. x आता है horizontal axis में. So slope means vertical axis divided by horizontal axis. ये देखो, vertical axis. This is the vertical axis. ये देखो. I will change the color. This is the vertical axis divided by the horizontal axis. ये देखो, A, B, C. Here how I will measure the, देखो, delta y upon delta x. Delta y में कैसा measure करेगा children? It is a vertical axis. इधर vertical axis में क्या आता है देखो आप. Horizontal, इधर this is corresponding to horizontal. देखो, this is corresponding to vertical. If I am taking like this, okay. So AC upon BC. कैसा मिला children? मैंने लिया vertical, this is the vertical I am taking and this is the horizontal. Or I can take this as the horizontal and this as the vertical. Then it will come BC upon AC. This will be more accurate. देखो vertical, but this is a straight line. BC upon AC. This is the slope. BC upon AC. Children, so why do we use slopes? We are using slopes so as to measure the quantity. When the price is changing by 10%, demand कितना change हुआ? Demand curve का slope देखने पर मालूम पड़ेगा. Generally, children, when we study elasticity of demand, हम इसका बहुत use होगा. Okay. ये देखो, this is the supply curve. देखिए आप, supply curve में भी, supply curve is upward sloping. Okay. Again, delta y upon delta 6, delta x. Delta y क्या है? This is delta y. That is BC divided by AC. देखो, BC, this is horizontal. BC divided by AC. This is the slope. Now we are talking about intercept. Be careful. How to pronounce it? Intercept. Intercept is the point where line or the curve crosses the vertical axis. Intersect is the point where, suppose this is the, this is the linear demand curve. Intersect is the point where line or the curve is cutting the y-axis. Vertical means y. See this point. This point is known as intercept. Children, be very careful. Economics एकदम lightly लो मत, बाद में भाई ये सुनना नहीं चाहिए मैडम, कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आता है, because आपको सुनना पड़ेगा, नोट्स लिखना पड़ेगा. ये देखो, this point. Either this is the intercept. ये देखो, this point. Why? A point, but I am putting that point as A. Point A is the intercept. What is the reason? Point A में demand curve is intersecting Y. No, this is the vertical. Vertical axis को cut करता है. This is known as intercept. So tell me, I am asking to somebody, or you can tell, unmute and tell. Intercept क्या है बच्चे लोग? जो point है y axis को cut करता है, वो point को हम intercept बोलते हैं. And children, remember, if O क्या है children, उसी दिन मैं आपको बोला. What is O? O is the point of origin. देखो, O is the point of origin. A is the point of intercept. I hope आपको clear हो गया. What is O? O stands for origin. A stands for intercept. Unmute or I will ask somebody. What is intercept? Light चालू है ना? What is intercept बोलिए. Unmute करके बोलो. Otherwise लिखो. Yes, what is intercept? हम question आएगा ना? The point which intersect the y-axis. Okay, the line or a curve which intersects the y-axis is known as dash. Like that question will come. So you have to tell me. So tell me what is intercept. कोई तो unmute करके बोलो बच्चे लोग. फिर मैडम को मालूम पड़ेगा आपको समझ में आ गया करके. अदरवाइज लिखो. अदरवाइज
जो y एक्सेस को क्रॉस करता है.
कट करता है. क्रॉस भी नहीं, कट करता है. You are perfect. The line. Suppose it is a curve. Okay, I am just using the highlighter. Suppose it's a curve, then ऐसा आएगा. ये देखो. This is the intercept. Curve होने पर, line होने पर ऐसा कट करेगा. So whatever is cutting the y-axis, that point is known as intercept. Origin means starting point. This is origin. Okay, so quickly we are going back. What all things we have discussed? ये देखो, हमने discuss किया variables, endogenous, exogenous, functions, equations, graph, curve, slopes, intercept. With this particular question is getting over. Is there any doubt, or you put it in the chat box? It is clear. Yes or no डालो. Subject डालो. 50-60 student दे. 4-5 डालने पर it is not sufficient. Chat में डालो. Yes, I want to see more answers. Yes. Children, write more. Yes or no डालो. Okay. Thank you, children. Now हम क्या करेगा? ये screen sharing I am stopping. Now I am starting the other one. This is also a simple one, but study करना पड़ेगा. Can you see the screen? One minute. Now I hope you can see the screen, correct? Okay. Now we are going to explain what is individual demand and what is market demand. Generally, suppose आपका ऑफलाइन पेपर है, समझो, ऐसा होने पर एक केस स्टडी में आएगा. केस स्टडी क्या है चिल्ड्रन? कैलकुलेशंस, छोटा छोटा कैलकुलेशन करना पड़ेगा. ऑनलाइन एग्जाम ही है, इन दैट केस थियरी आएगा. सो 12th में आपने पढ़ा इंडिविजुअल डिमांड, आपने सुना मार्केट डिमांड. सो व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? दिस इज इंडिविजुअल डिमांड. इंडिविजुअल डिमांड आपको मालूम है, इट इज एक्सप्लेनिंग द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन प्राइस एंड क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड. ओके, individual demand is explaining the relationship between price and quantity demanded. I am an individual. When the price is 0, quantity demanded is 100. You will ask, madam, 0 price mein kaisa itna zyada quantity? I am getting it free, 0 price hai, so I am buying more. Simple. Here the price is increasing, 1, 2, 3, 4. When the price is increasing, what will happen to quantity demanded? It will decrease. Like 90, 80, 70, 60. So price and quantity demanded. This is individual demand curve. Children, the price is high, quantity demanded is low. This is demand schedule. This is the individual demand curve. ये तो आपने 12th में पढ़ा. The inverse relation between price and quantity demanded, right? The inverse relation between price and the quantity demanded. That is known as individual demand. Okay. Now, 1 minute, I will bring this down. Individual demand curve shows various quantity demanded by देखो, an individual. This is the main word. Individual demand curve एक individual का quantity demanded दिखाएगा. Various quantity demanded by an individual, and it expresses inverse relationship between quantity demanded and price. 12th में all this we have studied. Higher the price, lower the quantity demanded. ये भी पढ़ा. अभी what is market demand, children? Market demand is obtained by, देखो, adding horizontally. ये देखो, we know this is horizontal. Adding horizontally the demand of all individuals, quantity demanded at various price of a given commodity. So it is adding horizontally the demand of all the individual quantity. I will tell you the example. Suppose that there are 3 people. So demand of Mr. X is 10. Demand of Mr. Y is 20. Demand of Mr. Z is 15. So market demand means 10 plus 20 plus 50. That is 45. This is market demand. We are horizontally adding. Look here. How to calculate market demand? Price is 10. There are 3 individual. Individual A, individual B, individual C. Okay. Individual A, B, C. देखो market demand कैसा मिल गया? Check करो. कैसा मिला? देखो 2 + 5 + 3 10। जनरली ये केस स्टडी में आएगा, ऐसा टेबल देगा, यू विल हैव टू कैलकुलेट मार्केट डिमांड। 4 + 6 + 5 15, 6 + 9 15 + 12 27, 8 + 11 19 + 14 33. Okay, so market demand कैसा मिला children? By adding individual demand. इंडिविजुअल डिमांड को ऐड करने पर यू आर गेटिंग द मार्केट डिमांड। ग्रुप में डालो, इज इट क्लियर? व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन इंडिविजुअल डिमांड एंड मार्केट डिमांड? इंडिविजुअल डिमांड क्या है चिल्ड्रन? द क्वांटिटी डिमांडेड बाय एन इंडिविजुअल, दैट इज इंडिविजुअल डिमांड। ओके, व्हाट इज मार्केट डिमांड? 3 इंडिविजुअल होने पर तीनों का ऐड करेगा, दैट इज मार्केट डिमांड। 5 होने पर 5 का ऐड करेगा, दैट इज मार्केट डिमांड। एग्जाम में केस स्टडी कैसा आएगा? ऐसा 2 इंडिविजुअल या 3 इंडिविजुअल का डिमांड देगा, यू विल हैव टू कैलकुलेट मार्केट डिमांड। ये ध्यान रखने का है, हॉरिजॉन्टली ऐड करने का। दिस इज हॉरिजॉन्टल, ये देखो, दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ हॉरिजॉन्टल। नीचे नहीं करने का, सीधा करने का। ओके, दिस इज नोन एज मार्केट डिमांड। अभी हम क्या डिस्कस करेगा? देखो, दिस इज ओवर। अभी हम डिस्कस करेगा चेंज इन डिमांड। हेलो, दो मिनट मेरा लेक्चर चले, मैं आपको वापस बुलाऊंगा। Can you see now? I hope you can see the screen, right? Yes, Lalo. Yes or no? Oh, thank you, children. We are going to explain changes in quantity demanded. ये तो आपने पढ़ा है, changes in demand 12th में पढ़ा है। देखो, demand curve can change in 2 ways. Demand curve can change in 2 ways. What are the 2 ways? One is movement along the demand curve. Second is shift in the demand curve. Demand curve can be explained in 2 ways. One is movement along the demand curve. Second is shift in the demand curve. ये आपने 12th में पढ़ा है। ये देखो, movement along the demand curve. Children, what is movement along the demand curve? देखो, when other things being constant, demand curve changes only due to change in price. It is known as movement along the demand curve. 10 बार सीखना पड़ेगा। Movement along the demand curve का meaning क्या है? Everything remain constant and the price is changing, quantity demanded also changes. Everything remain constant. When the price is changing, quantity demanded also changes. That is known as what? Movement along the demand curve. I am repeating, price is remaining the same. Price change नहीं होता है. So when the price is increasing, means price increase नहीं होगा, price decrease भी नहीं होगा. Price क्या होगा? Price is constant. When the price is constant, how the demand is changing. ये देखो, This we call, I hope now you are remembering, extension of demand and contraction of demand. याद है 12th में पढ़ा है. Extension of demand. 1 minute. आवाज इतना बनाएगा. Sapna Pandey, mute yourself, maybe by mistake. Mute yourself. Children, we are coming back. Movement in demand, along demand curve क्या है? Price is remaining the same, but other factors remaining the same. Price is changing. So एक ही factor change होता है. Okay, what is that? It is the price. एक ही factor change होता है, that is price. It is known as movement along the demand curve. That is, one is extension of demand, other is contraction of demand. याद है? What is extension of demand? Movement along the demand curve is not shown in the same demand curve. ये भी याद रखिएगा. Movement along the demand curve is shown on the same demand curve. So when the demand curve is moving, what is the meaning? Only one thing is changing, that is the price. बाकी सब कुछ they are remaining the same. अभी टाइम परमिट होता है, डाउट है, अदरवाइज ये कंटिन्यू करना पड़ेगा. I am just showing you. You will have to draw it. You will have to take a notebook because diagram ऐसा देखा running out of time. Okay. We will draw that tomorrow. अभी आपको सिर्फ दिखाता है. ये देखो, this is the first price. OP. OP में I will draw the diagram. Don't worry. This थोड़ा strip ऊपर लेकर. OP में ये देखो, OP, this is the point. OQ is the quantity demanded. Hey, 1 minute गया काम से. देखो children, I told you, OP is the price, quantity demanded. इधर देखो. Here there is a point. That point is known as A. ये देखो. A point A में क्या होता है? Price is OP. अभी price नीचे गिरता है, देखो OP1. Price is changing. अब देखिए, when the price is changing, quantity demanded increases. देखो, price is decreasing, quantity demanded increase होता है. The point is moving to B. So A to B is known as, what is the meaning, children? This is known as extension of demand. A to B is known as extension. Demand ज़्यादा होता है. Why? Because price is decreasing. I will, मैं आपको एक पेज ऐड करना पड़ेगा इसमें. Then only I can show. First में क्या करेगा children? I will take your attendance. First I will do that. Then we will continue.